Hey there, my name is Anthony Romano, and this video is going to be setting up a keto diet in 5 minutes, teaching you exactly what you have to do, kind of skipping over and glossing over any sort of details that you might not fully understand, but you can find full explanations of either in the comments if you ask me or on my other videos. So, I'm going to jump right into this. Any questions you might have, leave them in the comments. First rule, number 1, carbs. Keep your carbs below 5% of your calories. So what that means is, some people say below 50 grams of carbs a day, below 30 grams of carbs a day. My way of explaining it is get your carbs only from low glycemic, fibrous sources. So what that means is green vegetables in a practical sense, but the reason you want it to be from green vegetables is because fruits, breads, starches, grains, pastas, rice, those all have a much more dense in sugar form of carbs. So even if there's only 30 grams of carbs in a glycemically dense food, that effect it has on your blood sugar will be worse for you than eating double the amount of quantity of carbs from broccoli, okay? Number 2, calories and BMR. So you're going to go on a website like the one I'll probably have a picture of here and a link in the description, and you're going to find your calories and your basal metabolic rate, how many calories you need to stay the exact same. So you don't have to count calories on keto to lose weight. You will get results, but if you want the best of the best results and managing your progress very effectively so you can amplify your results so you get shredded by vacation, shredded by that show, calorie counting is a must. So it's also useful to know how much food you're eating per day and knowing what keeps you satisfied. So from there, you're going to use the website, and I might have another website linked for this next one, but the third one is protein. So you're going to figure out your calories, how many you need, and from there, you're going to, subtract a couple hundred so you're in a deficit so you can lose fat. And then you're going to want to make sure that you have enough protein so that you don't lose muscle. This applies for any diet. However, on a ketogenic diet, you're much less likely to burn your own muscle. I can explain that, but basically ketones have that effect on your body. So protein is still important though. And some people say try to get as low as possible. You don't want that. You need enough protein to maintain your lean muscle. Anything below 20% is way too low. I generally say the optimal range is 25 to 35 is the optimal range of protein, but you really can get away with anywhere between 20 to 40, okay? 20 being very low, 40 being very high in terms of percentage of your calories, okay? So the website I have linked here and probably a picture of next to my face is a website that'll help you set up your protein requirement. Now this website might say to you that certain percentages are too high and will kick you out of ketosis, but don't worry about that. That's wrong, okay? The only thing that will kick you out of ketosis from protein is from eating too insulinogenic protein. So this means protein, basically very fast digesting sources, eating too many of them at once on their own. So the only one that's really a problem is whey protein. So you can eat a chicken breast on its own, you don't have to worry about it. But for the protein requirement, a certain amount isn't going to kick you out of ketosis as long as you're not eating carbs. So you're going to figure out your protein, and then bam. Once you find out the general gist of how much protein you want, you are going to have a fat number of percentage that will automatically just fall in place. So if you figured out, someday I'll have between 20 and 35 protein a day, then you automatically know that you're going to have between 80 to 65% fat, or 75 or 65% fat. So the ranges are going to match up because you're not eating carbs. It's basically just fat and protein, and once you pick one, you're going to know the other. So after you figure that out and you know your calories, what's going to happen is you're going to have everything set up in place to start your ketogenic diet. From there, all you need to do is pull up a calorie counter app. My favorite one is MyFitnessPal, but other people have showed me Carb Counter and several other ones that are useful. There's also Avatar and several other nutrition counters, but counting is very useful. I recommend it. You don't have to do it. You can even do it half-heartedly, but I always recommend doing it wholeheartedly because any diet is kind of going to require you to count And keto will just make it a lot easier for you to count stuff without wanting to just dive at your food, because the blood sugar response and blood sugar effects you're going to be much more stable. So overall, this should be how to set up your ketogenic diet in 5 minutes. And from there, hopefully this gave you some more insight into how keto actually works. I have plenty of other videos that explain it in more detail, but this is only the stuff you need to move forward. Okay, ask me a question in the comments. I even have a free meal plan here too, by the way. You can just take that in the description and dial it up, dial it down to your calorie needs, completely free, and a free training plan. And if you want to enter my competition to possibly win some free prizes like these ketones, you know, my favorite brand, Athletic Alliance, Canadian luxury brand, basically enter my free keto transformation challenge where you can possibly win. So thanks for watching this video. My name is Anthony Romano. Peace.